So we're here in Lagrange, county seat of Oldham County. The courthouse is being revamped, as you can see. It is Friday night. It's about, I would say, 9 o'clock. And we're just gonna take a little walk here, show you around. I would have preferred showing you the courthouse once it was all done. Maybe we'll come back. This is actually a good time to do video because the sun is actually not in our face, so I can show you around a little bit. It says here, not that a sign is really necessary, but it is being renovated here. You got the police department down the street here. We did a TikTok video here a few months ago. But it's so much nicer, I think, to shoot at this time. Actually, I had a case here, I think, about 3 years ago. Not to worry, folks, I'm an attorney. I'm not in trouble or anything. And do a little zoom here so you guys can see Old Glory there, flying high and proud. Now, we might see ourselves on YouTube. Lagrange has got a live feed, and it's the coolest thing because people actually will tune in, like locals will tune in, and if they see each other, they'll comment, and they've got a pretty cool live chat going on, which is kind of reminiscent of Yahoo chat, AOL chat. It's really wild because all it is I believe it's right there actually, because the train comes through, like right there. And I'm not sure where they actually put the feed to the camera at, but it's the coolest thing. And they have a really nice courthouse. But I've seen a few courthouses being revamped. Henry County Courthouse was revamped, and some others as well. As you can see, the train tracks, this is what they show on the live feed on YouTube, which is really cool. Bloom's Boutique, really nice buildings here. Now, not all county seats have a downtown like this, obviously, but this kind of reminds me a little bit of Bardstown, a little bit, but see, right there would have been great to put a park. Maybe one day they will. Check out the lights up here, very nice. I'm trying to figure out where the YouTube camera is at. If I had to say, I would say it's like up here somewhere, because that's what you see. Now, if you go down that way, the highway's over there. This way, there's residential areas. The sky is beautiful. Honestly, I think this is probably the best time to come and shoot. So we're gonna take on here on audio because down the street here, there was a gentleman playing some really nice Johnny Cash, and we don't want to get a YouTube copyright claim. So we're going to just do this DIY, crossing the street here. And we got the nice clock there, the flag, lots of flags, Old Glory, flying high and proud, as it should. Rainy days, resale, consignment shop, I think. Very, very high-end. As you can see, some dresses and other clothing. Downtown is packed. Gallery 104. Some pretty cool things in there. There's me in the window. And that truck there, I had to get a close-up of that truck because it's just, look at it, it's so beautiful. And downtown has the railroad tracks go right through the middle of it, which is so cool. And you see that if you ever go to the Lagrange YouTube Live, you can see the train come by. This is Lagrange Coffee Roasters. Really, really, really nice coffee shop. Again, nothing against Starbucks. I go there all the time. Heine Brothers too, but that's a really nice coffee shop. Now over here was a gentleman that was playing the Johnny Cash song, and he did a great job. And the amplification was really, really good. Look at Grandma and Grandpa there, tapping their hands. You know they'd be thrown in a mosh pit if they could, but I'm serious, they're just enjoying it. He's a really, really good singer. I believe he gave me a thumbs up. There you go. Yep, which is cool. I tell you, some people love cameras and other people get wigged out, and the people that get wigged out, I try to be considerate. I, point the camera away. I'll even point it at the floor. Old oak frame house, very cool. Love that sort of purple door, real cool. They got a bridal shop, real nice. So yeah, I mean, but other people like the attention, and they'll give you a thumbs up. They'll shout at you. They'll honk their horn. It's a really nice bridal shop. Again, Old Glory. Very, very clean city. Not all cities are clean, folks. Lagrange is definitely very clean, very well kept up. I'd put it up there right next to maybe Paintsville or Williamsburg in terms of how clean it is. I really like that little information center. Now down the way here, we'll see it a little bit later, but there's an observation post, which is really, really nice. Lagrange Train Observation Tower, which is all the way at the end. You may be able to see it from here, but probably not. That is not it, though. But and just look at the actual railroad. Very, very good shape. There isn't like trash on the sides or anything like that. There isn't trash anywhere. And again, you figure the rent here for these businesses is probably very high, but they, you get what you pay for. There's a lot of other places in Lagrange where you can have a shop. So to be here, you probably pay to be here, but it's well worth it. And the city gets a lot of resources through that. Now this place here was either closed or on its way to opening. No, actually, I believe that sign said it went out of business. But that's how cities are able to keep everything clean. Brakeman's Cottage. Not sure if that's a bed and breakfast or if that's the name of a business. Again, I'm just noting how clean everything is. I noticed things like that. This was a really cool sign here for the Saving Water and Rebuilding Native Habitats. I'm really big into signage. I'm really big into anything that stands out. That is the observation post. You can walk up those couple flights of stairs and you can see all of Main Street in all its splendor. That's a beautiful house there. It's probably a business. These are all businesses, but it's really, really breathtaking when the train comes by. And breathtaking is the correct adjective because the trains are also immaculate. I mean, when you see it on the YouTube live feed, again, if you ever check that out, by all means do so. It's really, really cool. And Esposito, not sure what that is. I think it's a construction company or something. But again, everything on Main Street is just amazing. Again, guys, please. Oh, I love the carpet. Like I said, anything that stands out, anything that's different, is going to catch my eye. If it catches my eye, it's going to catch the camera's eye, and I'm going to show it to you. But again, guys, please subscribe to sightsoundsflavors.com here on YouTube. The Exploring Kentucky playlist is amazing. I think so. Beautiful home there. Again, that might be a business. Let's see what it says. Art classes, yeah. But I love the blues. It's a very, very light blue. And even at this stretch of downtown, which is almost really the peripheries of downtown, really, I mean, if you think about it, everything is immaculate because you're getting into downtown. This observation tower is also very, very, very well kept. You don't see a piece of litter anywhere. Now, I probably wouldn't sit on that green bench just because you're so close to the train, but maybe, I mean, it's you're not that close because, again, you got to realize Main Street Bourbon and Ale House, that is a really cool place. They got outdoor seating as well, and it just smells amazing. That bench, you got to realize, is actually at the bottom of that rock hill, so you're not like right on the train, but I would much rather be on the observation tower. You got some benches here, which are really cool. You can sit on the stone
or you can sit on the actual bench. I love that sort of burgundy reddish color. Also, between the railroad tracks and the shrubbery and benches, there's also no litter. I mean, this is just done so perfectly. You got the lights hanging there. Then you've got the hanging light on the pole. You got the laundromat. The laundromat is always great because you don't want to smell. You know what I mean? A lot of people, you know, just don't buy the washer and dryer set just because it's so expensive. And if it's a single party, there's really not going to be all that much washing. I live alone. I've got a washer dryer, but you know, I mean, it's a convenience is really what it is. It's really what it is. Now down here, you know, I don't like to focus too much on people, so I zoomed in just to show, you know, Old Glory flying high and proud. Folks talking there, probably waiting to be seated more than likely. A lot of the restaurants here are very, very nice, but as you can tell, you know, this is not Louisville or Lexington, so, you know, Main Street will get packed very, very quickly, and it's just a first come, first served situation. They may have reservations, possibly, I don't know, but it really just depends. If you're not from Kentucky, I can tell you that Lagrange is the county seat of Oldham County, and it's about 10 to 15 minutes from where I live in Louisville. I have a Louisville mailing address, but I practically live in Oldham County. I live across the street from the paddock shops. So that's, you know, a lot of people just roll their eyes when I say that's Louisville, because it's really, you know, everything. Jefferson County is Louisville Metro. So anywhere in Jefferson County, you have a Louisville address. And so it's kind of misleading. This is Main and Walnut, and I love this piano here. Really, really cool. And also the signage. PB&J stuff, Lagrange, Kentucky. And you see the Kentucky map on a lot of businesses. You see it on the exploringkentucky.com logo. We're very, very proud of Kentucky, and I include the new Madrid Bend, which is that little exclave from Kentucky. There's actually a part of Kentucky that's not attached to Kentucky. It's in another state. That's beautiful. And I believe there's a lodge here we're going to show you. The Be Kind signs are everywhere, and they say Lagrange is the kindness capital of Kentucky. I love the fire escapes. And the lodge, I mean, the lodges are always really cool, like where they put them. Signage is cool. Doesn't draw a lot of attention, but that's sort of the point, right? Eastern Star, yeah, interesting. Now, normally people wouldn't walk this way, but again, Exploring Kentucky Sight Sounds Flavors is not your typical tourism blog page, whatever. We like to explore everything. And I say we, it's me and my camera, but my camera is like kind of like a separate entity of sorts. And there you see the mural, which I would really love to see out front, but it's back here next to the dumpster, which is kind of strange, but like, I mean, it's still very, very cool. Kindness capital of Kentucky, and it says Be Kind. And again, I don't know if that's an official, you know, nickname or whatnot or distinction, but it sure is very beautiful. And if anyone from the city of Lagrange sees this, or Oldham County sees this, that would be my unsolicited suggestion. Put that mural or murals like it on Main Street. Let people know that that Lagrange is the kindness capital of Kentucky. Don't like put it in the, I mean, you could keep it in the alley. I mean, you don't have to move it from there, but make more of them. This is very, very eye-catching and beautiful. Now, this person here, I thought this guy was going to let me cross, but it's actually a woman, and so I got to get my pronoun correctly. And that's straight from the video. I actually knew, but I wanted to kind of keep it as authentic as possible to the original video. And so here, we're going to cross, we're going to do the corner here at First and Main, and the audio resumes. And I'm just going to show you another side of Lagrange real quickly because we're losing visibility. So I think we can actually fire department here, it looks like fire station.
Poplar Alley. I've never seen an alley named. That's cool. That's Poplar Alley. That's a pretty good looking alley. I mean, it's almost like a narrow street, really, is what it is. We actually got to videotape quite a bit, actually. I thought for sure it'd be dark by now, but not the case. So, and there seems to be more businesses down that way. Fiscal County building, or a fiscal court building. Interesting. And so that's cool that they actually tell you to follow the progress on social media. So my guess is that they're actually going to finish on time. Otherwise they wouldn't be telling folks to kind of like follow the progress. Usually these types of projects, they will run over budget and behind time. So that's real nice there. Lagrange seems to be real big on sidewalks, which is great. So people can actually walk, not get hit by cars. I'm not joking, guys. There's a lot of communities that do not have sidewalks. So hopefully they get to whoever they're trying to help on time. And kudos to this motorist here for pulling over to the side, because I think that I've actually seen motorists try to like ride behind or make way, so to speak, for the ambulance, but what they're really doing is they're just running red lights. So kudos to that motorist for pulling over. That's what you're supposed to do. But a lot of people don't do that. Since we still have visibility, I'm gonna probably go down this way here a little bit more. Again, this is not like part of the expected you know, route that most would take, because again, most of these videos tend to focus on landmarks, you know what I mean? Courthouses, big churches. They don't really care about everything else, you know what I mean? They don't care about a furniture store. They would probably care about that, Oldham County History Center. But as you can see, we're losing visibility, so I may just walk down a couple of blocks. And I don't like to go on private property. It's not my cup of tea. But like, for example, that's a nice walkway there. And that's a beautiful church, I would think. But I'm wrong sometimes. I'm wrong because it could be a, you know, like a convention center. It could be, this is a church. It's a chapel, so but is it functioning? I don't know. I think so. But there's no crosses on there. Not all churches have crosses on them. That's a beautiful house right there. But you know me, I don't like to focus in too much on houses because here they come. I wonder what's going on. Not sure. That's a nice one too. Hopefully everything's okay. That's real nice. And not really supposed to use the sidewalk to bike. That's what the street is for, but they may not have gotten the memo. That's okay. They didn't even say, you know, watch out or anything like that. So if I wasn't on my game, guys, if I didn't do a lot of this recording, I probably would have been struck by the 2 cycles. But that's okay. That's okay. It didn't happen. Crisis averted. Kids will be kids, you know? So this is City Hall. And speaking of churches, there's a cross right there. So maybe this was a church at one point. Not sure. But there's another church back there, and that sky looks beautiful. So I'm gonna probably hang a right at this street here. And I really like that sort of kind of thing coming out. I don't know what that's called. If you know, please leave it on the comments. I saw that in Owenton, and I've seen that in Newcastle, but I've seen it on a 2nd floor, not on a 1st. So that's definitely interesting. This church over here is pretty huge. Look at that sky, guys. Isn't that beautiful? And I've been thinking about like trying to do these in like 10 or 15 minutes, but you can't really see much of anything in 10 or 15 minutes. So usually my walks are like 30, maybe 35. Corbin was 35. And look at that beautiful blue and red. I have no idea what that is. Actually, let's go see. I don't like saying I don't know what something is and then just walking away from it. That is Dahlgren Pioneer Barn, Oldham County Historic Site. Okay. Hello. Hey. So we will probably, let's see, I want to see what church this is. That'll be kind of like the end of what we do. That is the Baptist church. Alright. That is beautiful. Wow. Really nice. Really, really, really nice. Okay, so let's walk in the parking lot because there's like a gentleman walking his dog. I don't want to take the sidewalk. Hello. I always like to say hello. Some people don't say hello back, but I always like to say hello. It's a nice thing to do. It's a happy thing. ExploringKentucky.com, sightsoundsflavors.com. This is fun for me. So I like to say hello. I like to be considerate. If I see somebody walking on the sidewalk, I'm not gonna, you know, try to have them move over. I'll just walk somewhere else, you know, because I know people are also having fun. I don't want to infringe on that. And even if it's my right of way, I'll let the cars go first. That's one of the things, like one of the recurring themes when I visit new places, is that I'm a guest and I want to show respect. And so I just go out of my way to do that. Because I know a lot of times people see a camera and they get really, really concerned. They get very apprehensive. And I don't want to contribute to that. So, well guys, that's it for Lagrange. I may actually put the camera away and walk around, do another go around, but just with the phone, for TikTok and Instagram. On Instagram, please follow Sights, Sounds, Flavors. Also follow Exploring Kentucky. And on TikTok, Sights, Sounds, Flavors, and Exploring KY. Also be sure to log on to the YouTube channel. Hopefully you're seeing this on the YouTube channel, and if so, please like and comment and subscribe. Especially comment, guys, because if I've said something wrong, mispronounced a name, misidentified a landmark, or if you have any insights as to what I've shot, please leave a comment, please. And if you have any tips about where I should go and film next, you can leave it on any video comment, or you can contact us throughout any of the platforms, as well as Christian@exploringkentucky.com. Thanks.